So now in this video, we're going to take a look at my newest purchase here. You'll notice we have 6 supercapacitors here. Each one of these supercapacitors is 2.7 volts and 500 farad. That's their rated values. I haven't done any testing of this or anything, but that's what they're rated at. Now, they're already attached to a circuit board. I didn't have to do any of this. This is how it came. This cost about $40, a little less, $39 on eBay. Other sellers sell it for a different price, of course, but it's about in that range. And so now when we look at this side, you can see that these are connected in series. So the negative side of this supercapacitor is connected to the positive side of this supercapacitor, and so on with all of the capacitors. So they're rated at 2.7 volts, which means that in series we can put about 16.2 volts across the two sides of this series supercapacitors. That's the thing with series supercapacitors. The voltage goes up, but the amount of capacitance goes down. So again, the capacitance, the 500 farad, would be divided by 6. And I believe that was about 85 farads. So we drop the capacitance in farads, but we increase the voltage in volts. So we have about the same amount of energy. So now we can easily demonstrate that by taking some simple multimeter measurements. So I haven't done anything with this yet. I haven't charged it at all. The 16.2 volts I talked about will be after we charge them. But for now, they came pre-charged at about 3.1 volts, in that range. That's all of them in series. Now if we measure them individually, you'll see that each one of them is about 0.5 volts. And so 0.5 times 6 is 3. So now to wrap this up, I just want to say a couple of things. As I said, I got this on eBay for about $39. It seems like that's a better deal than buying 6 supercapacitors and a protection board separately and then putting it together yourself. You may save a little bit of money, but this is already put together and everything, so I think it's worth it just to buy it already pre-assembled like this. Now, I have down here a couple posts. These are actually for a breadboard that I have, but I was able to unscrew this and then fasten it to this spot right here pretty easily. Now up here, there's the other end of this and a little hole there, so you can run a wire in there and then tighten it down. You can adjust this a little bit, but in any case, as I said, these came with breadboards. I think they're called breadboard posts or something, but they seem to attach pretty well onto here, so I plan to use them in the future for making connections. So if you're not sure how you want to make connections with this, consider using posts like these.